my Imalaza or Imalaza irrigation, a brand of irrigation company, Wi-Fi Irrigation says I should water 5 times a week. You do 2 times a week. How long per zone? Okay, so for a couple things, before I tell you like how long I run each irrigation zone, keep in mind that the nozzle that you're using makes a difference. Like the flow, like how much water it puts out makes a difference. Your water pressure makes a difference. So even though I'm giving you times, this is probably not going to apply to your lawn. The best way to know how much water you should be running or how long you should be running your irrigation system for is to calibrate it. All right. So having said that, for the front lawn, because it's a slope, it gets, we can walk and talk at the same time. So for the front lawn, what you're looking at here, the front lawn and this vanity strip area right near the street, I run an 8-minute irrigation cycle for that. And then when we come over here to the swale area, this also gets an 8-minute irrigation cycle. Main reason being is that these areas just will not hold that much water. If I run it for much longer than that, you're just gonna get a bunch of runoff, you're gonna waste a bunch of water. Now, as we walk into the back lawn, which is largely flat, this area can hold a whole lot more water. So this gets a 25-minute cycle. There are 3 zones here. There's one right where I'm standing right now. There's another one that's in the middle of the lawn, and there's another one that's far out near the rocks. So it's 25, 25, 25 minutes for the back lawn. Again, being that it's largely flat, it can hold all that water. Once the back lawn is done, the program that I have cycles back around and then runs another irrigation cycle, another 8 minutes on the front, and another 8 minutes on the swale area. That is how I pull off watering on my lawn. So the back, I can get it all pretty much done with a longer, like one time with a heavy irrigation cycle, but the front lawn I have to break it up. I have to water and then go water the other zones and then come back and water it again. So I'm not just wasting a bunch of water. And that happens twice per week. It happens on Monday and happens on Friday. So my irrigation ran already early this morning. If you guys watched the video that I did on the after I posted on like an update on the lawn, I said that. And then because it's 4th of July, after I finished, mowing it and putting it through like a double cut, I ran a short little irrigation cycle. I gave it like 8 minutes of water throughout the whole thing. Kind of like cool off a little bit. Have it looking its absolute best for when company comes over later. That's not strictly necessary, but I did that. But generally twice per week, literally as I told you, the front lawn, 8, and then 25, 25, 25. Then the swale is 8, and then 8, 8. So that's how I do it.